Hello, my name is Ilia Christandoni and I will share with you more insights on data sharing and public sector innovation. VAEM is the IT company of the city of Athens that participates in the Pistis project that targets data sharing and is partnering with other important organizations in the Greek cluster. More specifically, VAEM in Pistis is partnering with the National Airport of Athens, Goldair, and the Organization of Athens Mass Transit System. VAEM represents a public body, namely the city of Athens, and in the Greek landscape, public administration is not entitled to profit from any commercial activity. The main aim of public bodies is to serve the citizens and the general public and to offer relevant services. Under this scope, VAEM's aim is to research on the benefits of data sharing through the recent trend of innovative marketplaces for a smart city, as well as on its obstacles and constraints. Regarding the landscape of data sharing in the city sector, the general landscape of open data and data sharing in Greece at national level has been recently launched in comparison to other European countries, more so at a municipal and regional level. For example, in Greece, there is active a national transparency program, the AVIA, that has established an online platform where all actions of the public administration have to be posted in machine-readable format to be considered valid and executable. Under this scope, the city sector has also to comply with this directive. Six categories of data have been identified by this initiative as high value and include geospatial, Earth observation and environment, meteorological, statistics, companies and company ownership, mobility, and others. Despite this national initiative and other similar national projects, such as the National Portal of Open Data, still Greek cities are at an early stage in terms of data openness, open data policies, and the reuse of data for decision-making. On open data to citizens, businesses, and the public. Regarding the data openness to citizens, businesses, and public, data openness in Greece has been recently established for public organizations through governmental portals, as mentioned above, such as data.gov.gr, gis.gov.gr, and others. In these platforms, Greek municipalities and other public bodies are sharing their anonymized datasets. VAEM, as the IT provider for Athens and the main agency responsible for the city's digital convergence, has a goal to further research on the topic of data sharing in the public sector. For this reason, VAEM has been involved in innovative European projects focusing on the research and exploitation of such open datasets at local, national, and European level, for example, for the development of local digital twins. Other peak technology recently introduced in the landscape is the concept of data marketplace, as in Pistis project. Data marketplaces provide technologies that enable organizations to share data sources and access them, ensuring security and legal compliance. Hence, the public sector can benefit from data sharing since it contributes to the data as a public good aspect. Benefits and challenges on data sharing in smart cities. In order to delve more in the benefits and challenges of data sharing in smart cities, we can highlight that the pros from data sharing in smart cities, especially through innovative marketplaces, include the exploration of new datasets that are available for the city and might not be owned by the city, the feature of data analytics that such platforms offer as built-in, the correlation of city datasets with other organizations that provide new metadata, and others. Public open data can be a subset of big data at European level and is a key pillar for the digital transformation in terms of services, while they contribute to the development of entrepreneurship by citizens, financial growth of SMEs and startups, and others. Other important benefit is cost reduction and resource saving through administrative simplification and the reduction of bureaucracy, as well as the improvement of efficiency of services provided to citizens and businesses. Finally, the correlation of various data sources by a smart city can derive in data-driven decision-making and the formulation of strategies and roadmaps that can be based on available data. The obstacle to data sharing for a smart city lies in the monetization aspect. Whereas the private sector is primarily interested in the financial value of data by selling or purchasing it, the public sector faces a more complex situation of how value is derived and measured through the strategic goals of a city. As an example, the involvement of the M in Pistis is not to create profit from data sharing, rather than to enhance the services offered to citizens and visitors, to improve the experience of the city for tourists, to improve the business activity and local entrepreneurship, and finally, to expand the data availability that will facilitate urban planning and administration. The data collected by public administration and cities usually must be processed in order to be accessible, and in many cases, it is of low quality. To address this issue, a unified data strategy must be followed that would provide sufficient roadmaps and practices on data sharing. On the conclusions, to summarize, it is important for the city sector to cultivate more the culture of open data and to further explore its value and effectiveness that lies mainly on data reusability. Another aspect of this approach the cities can benefit from is the public value for transparency and accountability, as well as data-driven decision-making. Finally, open data can be considered as an accelerator for regional digital transformation, targeting values not only for the economy through monetization, but also for the society.